to pump it up. got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? No, no. Don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? No, no. You've got to pump it up, got to feel it. Let me with the jam. Say I can feel it. You know you can. I've got my groove on, and I'm ready to go. Check out my fine girl, but don't touch my radio. No, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know? No, no. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know? No, 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 no.
Yo! Fellas! Let's fucking go. It's another day. It's another Thursday. Beautiful Thursday today. Hope everyone's doing good out there. Hope everyone's dip buys are doing good. Some coins bouncing better than others. Right? Some coins bouncing better than others. We'll talk about that today. But what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone had a fantastic Thursday, man. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for being here and being able to come and talk to you guys. Let's fucking go, man. We got a lot to talk about today. Trump buying a few cryptos today. Oh, yesterday. Trump's new crypto venture, buying a few tokens yesterday. Is Trump gonna kickstart a certain season? Maybe. Anthony, what's up? Thank you for coming in, Anthony. Shout out to Anthony becoming a Jordan Knight member. Let's fucking go, bro.
Rant alert.
Let's go, man. I'm hyped for today's stream, man. Let's get it, guys. I think Bitcoin's vertical accumulation, I think, is setting up to finish up here pretty soon, in my opinion. So, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of the Bitcoin vertical accumulations, where you just get higher highs and higher lows until eventually you break through an important level. Right now, obviously, the 1618 at 102,800 is a very important level that we cannot break right now. But the more we slowly squeeze into this while making higher lows, is the fucking shit. Dude, we got swords and shields. Let's fucking go, Beetlejuice. He's already got the swords and shields on, man. Let's go, man. But we just continue to squeeze into that level, man. So we're going to talk a lot about Bitcoin today and what sectors are like, honestly, my dip buys were pretty good. CRV and Chainlink doing fucking fantastic. If you caught Aave, you're even doing better than CRV, but Aave going nuts too. DeFi and Chainlink, actually not even just DeFi and Chainlink, dude. It's been DeFi and RWAs like Chainlink, Ondo have been killing it. So we'll talk about that too. And I think it's Trump that's kickstarting that, man. Let's go. We got pickles in the chat too. You already know. We want the pickles today? All right. We start with a pickle. We start with a fucking pickle, bro. All right? We start with the pickle, and I know what you guys want, okay? We got to start the stream off with a little fun. I know what you guys want. Like up the stream, guys, if you guys love the pickle, man. If you want more of the pickle, let me know. That sounds so wrong. I know what you guys want, though. You guys want this, okay? You guys want this. Let's fucking go. Wait, is this the right song? Oh no, it's the ad. Hold on. Spam the pickles in the chat for the new pickle song.
你待了太久，当初的信念化为乌有。我已经受够你朱门酒肉臭，藏污纳垢。你吞了太多，
We're gonna pump Bitcoin.
你却用警棍打我的头，用恶法的霸道的困住我。你用锤炼弹想让大家出口，烟雾迷蒙，流下的眼泪不是化学作用，是因为心痛。你利用，你买通，枪手要烟火种来守住你的皇宫。
你就是不公不义不明不白不折不扣不清不楚不改不进不伦不类的罪魁祸首。看你声浪太重，你准备反攻。你掌控言论自由，多少海市蜃楼。太多人不听，一直不长，一直不知不觉，不言不语，不闻不问，不要不痛，受够了没有？他的是农工少男女老幼的三教九流，我尽了拳头去争取你的民主和自由。I wanna scream, I wanna speak. We fight for democracy. So set me free, so let me breathe. Stay away, we hate your money. I wanna scream, I wanna speak.
That song slaps, bro. Yeah, that song is so good, man. That song is so good. I don't care what none of y'all haters say. Okay, you guys want to hate on this guy? What is this guy's name? I can't. Name-we? His name's Name-we. I don't care what none of y'all say. You can't be haters on Name-we, man. You can't be haters on the Name-we. I'm telling you right now, you can't be haters. All right, pickle juice on Bitcoin to start the day. We had to do it. We had to start the pickle juice on the Bitcoin today. But anyways, guys, I mean, like, dude, Bitcoin's getting tight, man. It's getting tight. The what I like to call vertical accumulation, right? As you squeeze, like I said, you squeeze into an important level, right? That 1618 fib at 102,800. We continue to just slowly squeeze into that level while making higher lows. So, like we said, like at some point, I think this is going to break to the upside. We could have to like kind of chop more, but ultimately, I think this breaks up to the upside, right? And in that time, you should see select altcoins do very, very well, depending on what sector is pumping at the moment. So right here reminds me a lot of, I have to go back in time, right here, okay? This time period right here. And you guys remember this time period. And it's kind of similar to the sentiment right now, right? So you guys remember down here, right? Back in October of 2023, and actually November 2023, there was this like period right here where we broke out of the 30K level finally, right? We were below this for almost 2 years. We broke above. And almost everyone thought we were going to get a massive pullback right here, and everything was going to dump, and we were going to go back test 30K, right? Which was logical, right? It was logical at the time. But what did Bitcoin do, right? What did Bitcoin do? It made this higher low structure, okay? Higher low and higher high structure. And ultimately, it was so bullish that you can't get big pullbacks. You got these big fucking dips, right? You got these big ass dips, right? 8, 9, 10%. But ultimately, you finally squeezed through this important level after just making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And finally, you got that big squeeze out of there, upwards of 20%, right? And I think that's what Bitcoin's gearing up for right now, right? We got the big breakout, squeeze up, squeeze up. I think that's what we're heading towards now, right? So obviously Bitcoin, big breakout. And you can see right now, similar price action, right? We're squeezing up, we're making higher lows and higher highs, right? And we're struggling with this 1618 Fibonacci level. But ultimately, like we saw last time when we had this, is ultimately I think this breaks to the upside. We might have to chop in here for another week or two, which, you know, we don't want that, right? We just want to break to the upside. But that's kind of the way I'm looking at Bitcoin. I think we're going to get a squeeze to the upside. And if you're in the right altcoins, I think you're going to be feeling pretty fucking good. Feeling pretty fucking good, right? As we get tighter than the devil's pussy in this little pattern. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, what altcoins, okay? What has Trump started, by the way? Can anyone in the chat tell me what Trump has started, by the way? Let me know. What has Trump started? Talk a little louder. I'm trying to find my remote.
I'll talk a little louder for you, Matthew. Is this loud enough for you, buddy? Or do you want it louder, man? Do you want it louder, bro?
I think my Chainlink prophecy is about to come true, guys. I think if you're a big Chainlink holder, the prophecy is about to come true. And what's the Chainlink prophecy that I've always had? I've always said it's the most undervalued crypto. And I still believe that is the case. just because it can do so many things. It's so important to the crypto space, and it's the backbone of ETH, and it's basically the like tokenization token 101. I've always said Chainlink is the most undervalued token. I think the market's going to about to reflect that. And I think someone agrees with me, right? And I'm very, very happy as a long-term Chainlink holder. Why? Look at this, okay? Trump's new crypto venture, World Liberty Financial, is buying ETH, Link, and Aave. Now, I don't own any Aave.
Pump the goat.
All right, I don't own any Aave, but I do have a big bag of CRV, which is very, very similar to Aave, DeFi. But you can see that Trump, I believe, is setting the stage for what could be the next season, okay? And maybe it's an ETH season, but I think it's more of a DeFi season, DeFi and RWA's season, okay? So, yeah, I mean, they put 12 mil in ETH, Link, and Aave, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that was in one day. So, we'll see what happens. But ultimately, you saw, obviously, Chainlink bust up to a new fucking high, almost hit $30 today. CRV's been pumping, but obviously Aave absolutely went nuts to the upside today. So could Trump be setting the stage for the next narrative, which is DeFi and RWAs? And obviously we already know Ondo had a big fucking pump. Like Ondo was one of the biggest gainers the other day when we had that massive dump. Ondo already made a new high on that day, right? So I don't know, man. You got some good stuff going on out there, but obviously Chainlink and CRV were two of the coins that I bought the dip on, and I'm happy that I did that. The other one was Near, which also hasn't been doing fucking shit, but actually it's been bouncing. It's been bouncing. I can't talk shit about it. I can't. So Trump is a shitcoiner. Yeah, I think Trump is a slight shitcoiner. But here's the thing. Wait. If we can use those coins for something, and I've always made this case, if we can use an altcoin for something, that's going to change the fucking game. And something tells me, here's what something tells me. Donald Pump the Goat. Here's the thing, dude. Something tells me that next year will be the first year, and I just have this feeling, man, because look at the crypto market, right? Look at these market caps. They're fucking huge. How much money needs to come in the market to pump these coins? So much money. I have a feeling next year is going to be the first year that we're about to see an altcoin be used in the real world. Now, I don't know which one it's going to be, but I have a pretty good guess about what altcoin would be used in the real world. I already know that institutions love ETH. I already know that Link wants to be used for tokenization of the stock market and shit. Something tells me, and then DeFi, obviously, for like lending and staking and shit. Something tells me that one of those three sectors is going to get used in the real world, and that's going to be like the real altcoin season is when you get an altcoin that's really used in the real world, and those shits go fucking bananas. So that's what I think we're setting the stage to, and I think that's going to be the real altcoin season when people start, speculating. Oh my god, this coin's going to be used. This coin's going to be used. No, that coin's going to be used. No, this coin's going to be used, and that's when you just see shit go bananas, I think. But yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. I think next year will be interesting for sure. Link is better than XRP. Drew, let's go, man. I don't know. They're both. I mean, they both do different things. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you could say one or the other is better than the other, but I don't know. Psycho Pearl's out of the market, dude. Why are you out of the market, man? Why are you out of the market, bro? Let's look at the Coinbase app, the app store real quick, see where we're at. Coinbase is number 63, right? So we're way down the list now compared to before. Number 63 on Coinbase, which is beautiful, right? We get worried when that gets number one, which we haven't got to number one yet. So I'm not really that worried, to be honest, which is beautiful. And besides that, dude, I mean, we're still just waiting for Bitcoin to squeeze, man. Waiting for Bitcoin to squeeze. And squeeze it hard, really, really hard. Sideline Psycho, dude. I don't think Psycho. I think Psycho Pearl just trolling us in the chat. I dead ass think he's always trolling us. Dead ass. I really, really do. He's always trolling us, dude. Big ballas. Who's got the big ballas, bro? Who's got the big balls in the chat? Let me know. I want to know who has the biggest balls in the mother effing chat. Pump song for Fartcoin, dude. I ain't looking at Fartcoin, dude. Fartcoin. Swag said this shit's going to zero. Peruvian llama wool is the next big market. Peruvian llama wool. I wonder what will be the next big thing after crypto, man. Like the next big speculative market. I wonder what it would be. I don't know. We don't know right now, I guess. You know? You have massive balls, Bernie. Cycle always got that FTM. Yes. How about the fact that Coinbase was ranked 10 and dropped to number 63? Yeah, that was awesome, man. I mean, then we didn't even need Bitcoin to drop. Like, Bitcoin's higher than it was. Bitcoin has had a higher daily close today than it did when it was at number 10, when Coinbase was number 10. So, like, dude, we reset Coinbase indicator without even having to go down. And a lot of these alts are really in the same levels. Or, I mean, some of them are actually, a lot of alts are the same levels. So we actually just reset. We reset the markets so nicely here. It's honestly like really, really nice how we just reset the market so cleanly and so beautifully. It really is. It will be quantum blockchain. Fuck. I gotta get on that quantum blockchain. Anyways, yeah, so I guess right now, guys, I mean, I have a feeling this is going to be the narrative. I have a feeling this is going to be the narrative for a little bit. What is, like, basically DeFi. I think it's going to be the narrative, man. My balls are the biggest. I bought 103K and riding it to zero. Let's go, dude.
Bruh.
Let's go, dude. You don't have biggest balls unless you bought Bitcoin today. If you bought Bitcoin today, you got some big ass balls. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is going to be the narrative for a little bit, guys. I think the DeFi is going to be the narrative for a little bit. So let's fucking go. Franco said, where's the profit takers? We're waiting. We're slowly taking profits on the way up. We're not selling everything too early. We're slowly taking profits on the way up. Is YFI DeFi? Yeah. I mean, what pump today? It was CRV. It was... I mean, look at the things that already retraced back to the highs. Like, the things that already got back to the highs is going to be the narrative, right? DeFi, CRV, RWAs, Ondo, DeFi, Aave, RWA, Chainlink, right? And I really don't think it's a coincidence that this is going on. And because I think people are just going to think, oh my God, like, why is Trump buying these? Does he know something that's going to happen next year? I think it's that simple sometimes. I don't think we have to make it like overly complicated. You know, Jordan, you think altcoins will go past their all-time highs? Some will, some won't. Just like every cycle. Some altcoins do, some altcoins don't. Some already did. So shit. Why can't other ones do it? You know? Let's see. Shout out to Drew. I love when Drew's in here. Can you explain how we should take our profits on the way up? Dude, you literally just slowly, at every big level, right? So assuming you got in during the bear, at every big resistance, just sell like 5% of the holdings, right? So say you bought ETH right here, right? You get the big pump, maybe sell off 5 to 10% of your ETH here. If it pumps to here, sell off another, whatever like your risk tolerance is. Sell off another 5, 10%. Maybe you want to sell 20%. Maybe you want to sell 30%. You know what I mean? Just slowly sell your shit on the way up. At every big resistance. You don't need to wait for a specific level to be like, all right, I'm selling everything. You know what I mean? You can do it. I mean, if you're really, really good at timing the market, you can do that. But I know I ain't that good at timing the market. So I just got to slowly sell the way up. It's called a sell button. Creepy sheepy, Jordan, our handsome boy. Dude, I think I kind of am handsome, man. I was looking at myself in the mirror today. I'm like, damn, I'm handsome. Damn, I'm handsome, bro. I am fucking handsome. You know what I'm saying? I am a motherfucking handsome dude. you gotta have that swag. Gabriel said, "Me love you long time." I love you long time too. I love you long time too. Psycho Pro said, "Look at Pond. Pond, a good gamble." I thought you were 100% out of the market, Psycho Pro. You liar. A good gamble, Pond. Fucking Pond. I mean, yeah, go for it. If you're into it, I don't know what this does. I don't know what this coin is. But, you know what I'm saying? You got to just ride it, man. If you like it, just ride it. Ride that shit to town. Ride that shit back to 4.2 cents if you want to. You know? I don't see any reason why you wouldn't, to be honest.
What up, Jordan? Is there a gold wallet to store SUI without using third party?
You're beautiful. Thank you, Drew. Drew, you're beautiful. Dude, I haven't even like zoomed into your picture in a while. I probably should. I want to see Drew's beautiful face while he's like doing something weird. Oh shit. John said, "What up, Jordan? Is there a cold wallet to store Sweet without using a third party?" Dude, I have no idea. I've never used Sweet. I've never used Sweet without using a third party. You're probably gonna have to use a third party, man. To get Sweet onto the cold wallet, you gotta probably use a third party to even get it there. I don't see how you wouldn't. What is Marlin Pond? Is it Marlin Pond? Marlin Pond, if it can load. Marlin, 2.4 cents. What is this thing? Let's go to the website. Scalable coprocess for decentralized compute. I don't know what this is. Write code using familiar languages and frameworks. Okay. So it writes code. Decentralized code writing.
Jordan, marry me for 10 Pepe.
Decentralized code writing. I like it. As someone who likes to code myself sometimes. Jordan, marry me for 10 Pepe. For 10 Pepe. Am I really that cheap? Am I really that cheap? I guess I am that cheap. Oh, shit. Did you hodl your GPU or did you sell? I sold all that shit, man. So I'm no longer a GPU holder.
Is it the shit boy? It's 20% my portfolio.
You're fully de-risked, Franco? Good shit, dude. I love that. I love that. I fucking love that. Some kind of DeFi platform? Dude, I mean, I think DeFi is a good play. If the market's going to continue up, right? I mean, obviously, we need Bitcoin to fucking continue up, right? For anything. But if Bitcoin can continue to just chop up, guys, like, I think, like I said, I think Trump is setting the stage here. Here are the 29 coolest gifts for this 2024. We need some cool gifts. I'm building a new PC. Dude, the PCs ain't cheap. PCs ain't cheap, but it's definitely cheaper to build it yourself. That's for sure. Anyways, let's look at a few other charts. First one to take profit is gay.
First one to
You're not wrong.
take is gay.
Don't you hate when you're holding something and people are taking profit on it? Fucking sucks. It's like, stop selling my coin, bro. Stop, like right now, right? I mean, like, CRV. Stop selling CRV, you bitch. Why are you selling CRV, you cocksucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you selling it right now? Like, Chainlink. Why are you selling Chainlink right now, bro? Just let it pump. Just let it pump. I'm half kidding. I'm half kidding, guys. Make sure you guys are taking profits. I'm half kidding. But yeah, it is. You are kind of gay. You are kind of gay. It's like, stop selling, dude. I'm trying to make this pump. Last one out is a rotten egg. That is true for the altcoins. But is it true for Bitcoin? The last one out is a rotten egg. Let's look at a few other charts, man. Let's look at total 3. Oh, come on. Load. Let's look at total 3. Why not? Why fucking not? You know? Total 3. We front ran the back test of the previous all-time high. Of course we did. But do we still have to go down and test that? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do we have to go back down and test that previous all-time high? Do we have to do it? Last time we did. Last time we had this big fucking red candle that mollywopped us 20% down in a day on total 3. That's a huge fucking day. Mollywopped us down 20% in a day to backtest that previous all-time high. Do we have to backtest that previous all-time high again? Oh, it's just total. Whatever, total. Whatever. Same shit. Do we have to do it on total? I don't know, man. I don't know if we have to backtest it. But I know last time we did. So I don't know. What I'm hoping for is if it's going to backtest it. I mean, dude, if to backtest it, basically that would mean Bitcoin would have to go pretty far down at this point, which I don't think it will. But all I know is this. Wait, you're down 16% on a move in a day? Jesus. 16%, man? I don't know. I kind of like the 1618 fib. We're right in the middle of the previous all-time high in the 1618 fib. I say just send it to the 1618 fib, which is like 25% move for total. I say just send it. You said it already did backtest? I don't know if I would call this a backtest. You got pretty close though. Watch the DXY anymore? It hasn't really mattered. Hasn't mattered in a long time. So I don't really watch that anymore. I mean, there's times that it does matter when like macro shit is important, but right now macro shit just doesn't matter right now.
Jordan, my hot neighbor says she will marry me if I hold one BTC. What to do, bro? Gaming
with Bat. Shout out to Gaming with Bat. Jordan, my hot neighbor says she will marry me if I hold 1 Bitcoin. What to do, bro? See, your neighbor will marry you if you basically buy $100,000 worth of Bitcoin right now. I'd say no, bro. I'd say absolutely not, because you don't want to marry some bitch you don't know. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. Unless you really just want a banger and you just buy it and then you instantly sell. Buy it and instantly sell. Okay? She didn't say how long you have to hold 1 Bitcoin. You could just buy it, banger, and then just sell it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say how long. So remember that. Shout out to Giving You Back. That's my advice to you. But she's hot. Buy, bang, sell. Come on, you know that's what you should do. The hot ones are crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Guys, I the worst advice. Listen, that's not what I would do right now. I met my future wife, man. My future wife is in my life right now. And I've never said that about anyone. My future wife is currently in my life. My future wife is currently in my life. If I could say it correctly. 110%. And I've never said that about anyone before. Can you believe it? Can you believe that I would say this? Can you believe that I would even say this? You guys know how anti-marriage and anti-everything I've always been. You know? You need wife-changing money? No, you don't want wife-changing money, bro. You want a girl who likes you for you and not your fucking money. I think that's like a serious issue. You know what I mean? Wife changing money. Dude, wife changing money is definitely not what you want. You just want money just like so you have more time to do shit. Not for wife changing money though. You want a girl who likes you when you don't got money. And then you have money and she still likes you. It's like the here's your shit. Franklin said Jordan is lost in the sauce. I think I am lost in the sauce, dude. I think I am lost in the sauce. I definitely think I'm lost in the sauce right now. You scared for me? You guys don't. You don't need to be scared for me. They all want the money. I disagree. I disagree. You know how I know if a girl wants the money or not? Here's how I know, guys. And I don't even know why we're talking about this. I'm gonna be dumb blabbling. So everyone who gets annoyed at me blabbling, we're gonna finish up this talk pretty quickly. She's gonna make you move again? No, she's not. If she puts in just as much effort as you do, you know what I'm saying? Like say you take a girl out to dinner, right? You take a girl out to dinner. You know, the dinner might come out, nice dinner, right? I don't know. It doesn't have to be nice. Let's just say it comes out to like $80, right? You get some food and some drinks. It's $80, right? And then you go to bed, right? You go to bed and you do your thing, right? John said, been married 20 years and mine likes the money. At least you admitted it. And then you wake up in the morning, okay? And I pay, right? I wake up in the morning and, she leaves, right? And then I wake up and I check my phone and I see that someone's Venmo'd me $80. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And it's the girl who Venmo's me the $80. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that, man. I think it's shit like that. The small shit is how you know if they really like you or not, if they're willing to put in as much effort as you are. That's how you know, man. That's how you know. And I've always said, I want someone who puts in just as much effort as I do. Let's see. Women change once you've been married for a few years. Anderson. Jesus, man. She pays for zero? Nah, dude. Listen, how I am is I'm a gentleman. I always offer to pay. I'll pay for whatever. But I need to see at least some effort that she's willing to also pay, right? Take out your fucking card. Venmo me every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, man. Show me a little effort. I don't want no gold diggers. You know what I'm saying? I'm real quick to rule out the gold diggers. They always cheat. Dude, you guys have been with some bad chicks, man. You guys have been with some bad chicks. You gotta find some chicks that don't have ex-boyfriends. You gotta find some chicks that have never been cheated on. You gotta find some chicks with no baggage. You guys have been with some baggage, like filled with baggage chicks. DK! Wife, you are the most anti-wife. I'm generally super happy for your homie. Dude, it's the first time I ever looked at a girl and said, this is my future wife. Literally the first time that I saw her. Or I met. I met. First time we talked, I like, this girl's my future wife. Ever since then, it's been great. It's been great ever since that day. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here. All right, I'm done blabbling. I'm done. My one Venmo me $80 and said F off.
My one Venmo'd me
That's fucked.
and said F off.
That's fucked. Oh, shit. That's fucked, bro. It's very uplifting in here. Yeah, JC, it's not that uplifting today. Honestly. I remember the days where I used to talk shit about marriage and all the married guys would come in and say, no, I love my wife. My marriage is great. Now I come in here and I talk the opposite and everyone like, oh, I feel bad for Jordan. Jordan's fucked. Jeez, man. Lord almighty. Dude, I am lost in the sauce. I am. All right, anyways. Let's see. That's true, Swag. You're not wrong, bro. That one, I 100% always knew that one wasn't going to be the one, though. Anyways, let's see. So, what do we got going on? Ondo, Orca. Not really too much going on in the new hour. Not really too much going on. Dude, this H-bar chart just looks crazy to me. Is XRP ready to break out yet? Let's see. I have a pregnant glow. Fuck off. Fuck off, Anderson. A pregnant glow. I don't like having a pregnant glow, man. That doesn't sound too good. That doesn't sound good to me. I don't want to have a pregnant glow, bro. XRP. I don't know. This is what I mean. You had such a big impulse off the low. Probably just big impulse off the low, forming some wave 2 before we break out. Being patient on XRP. I don't own any XRP still. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I have to think this one breaks higher too. You still might get a little retrace though. I wouldn't be surprised if XRP comes and tests here. Right? So like big first impulse, retest. Right? And then go. Probably makes some sense on XRP at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits a little bit lower into this green box of support before trying to break out higher on the XR pizzle. My nizzle. On the XR pizzle, my nizzle. Check out whiff. Ugh. Oh. God. This thing has been ass. This coin has been straight ass cheeks. Yeah. I mean, dude, 2 days straight, you tried to reclaim the range, you got rejected. Actually, 3 days straight. Tried to reclaim, rejected. Tried to reclaim, rejected. Tried to reclaim, even more rejected. Are you forming old support as new resistance on the whiff? Man. I don't know, dude. This shit looks horrendous. A lot of these meme charts look horrendous. They were looking good, and then, dude, now you flip new support into old resistance.
90% of women are diagnosed bipolar. That leaves the other 10% roaming around untreated.
Fun fact: 90% of women are diagnosed bipolar. That leaves the other 10% roaming around untreated. Jesus Lord. Jesus Lord. V-Sun has said his sand a goodbye. Sand was a good buy when we talked about it way lower, dude. Sand was a good buy down here where we called out the falling wedge and the Wyckoff. Now you pumped. Is it a good buy right now? I mean, you're at resistance. You know what I'm saying? So, like, is it a good buy? Still, I think it still goes higher eventually, but you're right at resistance now. You know what I mean? So it's a tough sell for me. No pun intended. No pun intended. It's a tough sell. It was a good buy down, like when it was still in the wedge down here. In the little wedgie. Yes, you could if you want to, but just know that it could pull back and you might be underwater for a little bit. You know. I hope meme phase is over, dude. I fucking hate, dude. I fucking hate memes, bro. You know more than anyone, guys. I am so over the memes. Like, I'm fine if they pump. Like, I'll play the charts. If the chart looks okay, but I agree with Drew. I hope the meme phase is over, dude. Memes are just annoying, dude. Like, I want to get back to the roots, and I think we got back to the roots. Remember we talked about all the beginning of this year, getting back to the roots, and I think that we kind of did a little bit, at least for the last like 2 months. I don't know. Bonk. I'm looking at some of the meme charts just to kind of look at this. Memes are a great example of the decline of society. I don't know if I would go that far. That's a little crazy. Bonk. Man. You kind of like, I don't know, man. Like you kind of had 3 highs. You broke out. You tried to hold it as support, but now what you're doing is you're flipping previous resistance back into resistance. I don't know. Like, and you never know with these things, dude. I mean, these things could just pump. But yeah, I mean, I would agree. I think that the meme charts they were looking okay. And then they just now look like trash. So, yeah. We'll see if those can catch a bid. Need Solana to catch a bid. If Solana catches a bid, they'll catch a bid. But yeah, I agree. The meme charts don't look the best. Pepe's fine. Like Pepe is not as bad as the other ones. But I also think Pepe pumps if ETH pumps, you know? Because it's pretty much an ETH beta. So, yeah, Pepe's a little bit different than the other ones. I don't really consider it. It's kind of like Doge. Like, is Doge really a meme anymore? I don't know. Pepe's more like the ETH beta. The ETH beta meme. Anyways. Let's come back over here. VCs are stealing from utility tokens. VCs? I mean, who do you think steals from the memes? The people who get it early. It's the same shit. It's over. It's over for the 18th time. V-Sun, so what should I buy? It's up to you, bro. The market just changes so fast. Like, you just buy things that are at support and kind of wait. That's kind of been the play, man. You know? Like, that's kind of been the play, is just buy things that are still low and just kind of wait it out. So I can't really tell you what to buy, man. But, I mean, I told you what I bought, like, on the dip. Right? I bought CRV on this dip. That's been a good one. I bought Link on this dip. That's been a really fucking good one. And I bought Near on this dip, which I think it was about right here, which also was pretty good. Not as good as like Near fucking Link and CRV, but good ones nonetheless. Near doesn't look as strong though. But anyways, like, what do I think is going to perform well? You're going to be buying high at this point, but like we've seen the last couple months, it's like the coins that like have the narrative just kind of pump. You know what I mean? Like, they just kind of pump. So if this is going to be the narrative, which I think it is, then I think Link, you know, DeFi coins, Ondo, but the problem is those like have already moved up, you know. But if you can find some DeFi coins that haven't pumped yet, let's go look at categories. DeFi. You got to do some searching though. If you can find some that haven't pumped yet, I have a feeling all these pumped though. Yeah, Aave, Deepbook, Chainlink, Lido. Lido was another one that is big. I got a bag of Lido. I posted it on Twitter. If you can find some that haven't pumped, the problem is all these pumped today. all the DeFi coins pumped today. But you can find one that hasn't. Some of these aren't even DeFi. I don't even know what they consider DeFi, but whatevs.
Jordan, thoughts on NFTs? Market is cooking.
You an Arrow? No. How high do I think Link can go this cycle? Link's always been my play. Link is my biggest non-Bitcoin position at the moment. Because I've always said, like, I think Link, I don't know. Link's like my like dark horse, like first altcoin to be used in the real world, because like no altcoin's been used in the real world up to this point, at least on a big scale. But these are my Chainlink targets. These are my Chainlink targets, bro. And I know they look ridiculous at this point, but like I don't think they really are, to be honest. Say if this is Elliott Wave, which I think it will end up being Elliott Wave, right? So you have first move, one wave, you have the second wave. This is the third wave. Third wave is usually the biggest one. So you're going to assume that the third wave is bigger than the first wave. I wouldn't be surprised to see this third wave go to like 82. And then you have a fourth wave, which would be like a correction in 2025. I would not be surprised, man. But, I mean, obviously it's not going to look exactly like this. It's not going to look exactly like this. But you get the point. It's kind of like what I'm looking for Chainlink. It's something along these lines. Something along like the lines of this would be fucking perfect. Something like that. Charlie's a no-linker. A no-linker? Dude, is there such a thing as a no-linker? And obviously, I don't know if it's going to go this high, guys. I plan on selling a little bit at each level. So it could just be this. It could be this. And say, fuck you. It could be this. I don't know. Something like that, though. Link at 95 makes me happy. At 95? I'd like Link at 95. Fuck. I would too. I definitely would too. Do Doge? Dude, Doge. Doge, this is the weekly charts, by the way. Doge. I don't know. Doge is tough, though, because it usually just goes vertical. Like, Doge is really, really tough. Like, it has the same thing. It has... But it's usually super, super vertical. At least last cycle it was. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it was like in a straight line up. So I guess if this was the start, right? You're probably in the 2.
It's our WA coin, hasn't moved.
I don't know. How high does Doge go? Who the fuck knows? But I don't know. Could you say that you're in the same period as right here? I don't know. I don't think you're going to do this. This would be ridiculous. But say this was wave 1. I mean, is this where we are for Doge right now? Probably get a better Doge chart. Dogecoin on this one? No. Where's the full Doge chart? Dogecoin. Dogecoin. Bitstamp? Dude, who's got the full Doge chart, man? Crypto? Yeah! There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. You're a no... I'm a no linker. Made 52x instead. Nice, dude. I mean, this is Doge. I mean, could you really make the case that we're right here? Could. I mean, you definitely could. I don't think you're going to do this. That's going to be impossible. Actually, I mean, based on what XRP already did, like, can I really say that? I don't know. I don't know if I can really say that, to be honest. Could you say you're in that first pullback after like the impulse? Right? Could. And this was just the first pullback before breaking all-time highs. It basically was, you hit a high, it was 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th week, you broke out. So far, like, this is not as crazy though. So maybe we need a few more weeks in here. Which would, you know, I know we don't want that, but maybe we need a few more weeks. This is kind of like a high and then one red week. But honestly, like, is this even the start of the pullback? You know what I mean? Is this even the start of the pullback? Like this, we don't even have any red candles yet. Like this red candles this week. This red candle could close green somehow. I actually don't think it does because we have FOMC next week. Anyways, I like looking at these long-term charts, man. These long-term charts are really, really nice. I look at CRV. Dude, that weekly candle is beautiful. The back test of the highs. But I still look at some of these coins, man, and they're like, yeah, they've had good pumps. Right? And obviously this one's at big resistance now, so you can't ignore it. But, man, I look at the upside on some of these, and I'm like, fuck. You know? Like, the upside in some of these, like, especially, like, these coins, it's like, fuck, man. Be patient. Paljik said go fishing. Fishing is good for you, man. It's really, really good for you. I need to go fishing at some point. Anyone want to go fishing with me? I want to go on a fishing trip. But it has to be like a nice warm fishing trip. You know what I mean? It can't be a cold fishing trip. T-Money said everyone's living in fairyland right now. I mean, I guess you can say everyone's living in fairyland. I guess you could. You know? Like, I guess you could. But I still look at some of these charts like Cosmos, right? And I say, dude, I mean, these things are still in their Wyckoff accumulation phases. Like, Atom is still in its Wyckoff, bro. You had two lows, you broke back, and look at that impulse back into the range. This chart shows me, and it might not play out this way, but this chart shows me that altcoins have higher to go, because if Cosmos is just entering into its Wyckoff, okay, or not, basically just doing its spring phase into its Wyckoff, that's got to tell me that altcoins have more to go. If this is correct, where you have 1, 2, breakdown, reclaim, Wyckoff, that means we got to have more time of bullishness left. Unless this just is going to end right here and be the dumbest Wyckoff ever, which I don't think it is. But like, yeah, it's coins like Atom and it's not a lot of coins that look like this, really. It was CRV, looked like that too, right? 1, 2, breakdown. You're still actually at the resistance of the range now. But, I mean, dude, is there any more that look like that? Someone could probably tell me. I don't know. Matic's not really. It's hard to find those Wyckoff charts, you know? It really is. It really is. Arbitrum. Something tells me Arb is going to have a fucking field day soon. I don't know why. I just have this feeling that Arbitrum is going to have its day. I don't know why. I could just be high. I could be high as shit. I really could. Let's see. Actually, I want to look at total 3. Tau's still playing around. Yeah, I mean, do we think there's going to be another AI coin run? Because it really hasn't been. The AI coins have been, some of them have been doing okay, but the AI coins have been slow, dude. Let's look at Web3. Alex Jordan, thoughts on NFTs? Market is cooking. That's a gamble. I'm not trying to gamble right now, man. I'm sitting in my high conviction plays and just let them cook. I ain't trying to gamble on NFTs, but if you want to be, dude, the gambling man is sometimes the winner, bro. So you do whatever you want to do. If you want to bet that NFTs are going to come back and you're going to be one of the first ones, you will make bank. But if they don't come back, well, you're fucked. So I mean, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. I don't know how to feel about NFTs coming back. I don't want to say they won't. I feel like if they were gonna come back, they already would have. Right? People would already be talking about them at this point, and no one's talking about NFTs that I know of. So I can't really say. I feel like that would already been a thing by now. I could be wrong though. They could just like be popping off at some point. Who knows? Psycho Pearl said thoughts on SNX. It's RWA. It hasn't moved. SNX. Oh, let me look at Tau real quick. Tau. What is going on here, bro? Tau. Will it hold the trend? I wouldn't mind taking a stab at the trend. But obviously, like, I would put a stop. I wouldn't mind taking a stab at this trend line. Might be a little ballsy. Also, this trend line. You got like this macro trend line too. Damn. Is it a squeeze before higher, or will it break down? It's not a bad gamble though. You gamble into the trend line. If it breaks down, you cut it. If it breaks up, good. There we go. It's not bad. I wouldn't mind an entry there. And then if it breaks down, you just fucking sell it. And you say, you know what? I'll take the loss. I'll take the hit, and I'll buy back at this green box. Fuck it. Jordan's usually wrong 80% of the time. 50% of the time. I would say everyone's wrong 50% of the time. You just have to make sure your winners are bigger than your losers. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure your winners are bigger than your losers. I will say though, I was one of the people who said that Bitcoin would break all-time high before the Bitcoin would break all-time high before the halving. Check. I also said Bitcoin would top this year, but that's not going to be true. I don't think that's going to be true. But not many people thought Bitcoin was going to go to 100K this year. People would have called you an idiot. I would have said that was like Bitcoin going to 80 to 100K was very, very realistic this year. I don't know. Some things I've been wrong on, I would say. But I don't know. I feel like just the most important thing to be right on is Bitcoin. I guess just continuing to be bullish on Bitcoin is the important thing. And I'm continuing to be bullish on Bitcoin. I still am not bearish on Bitcoin. I still think Bitcoin's going higher. And you can doubt it, or you can not doubt it. You can do whatever you want to do. But I'll tell you that I think Bitcoin's going higher. What do you think? You think Bitcoin top is in, or you think it's going higher, guys? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I think it's going higher. I think it's going much higher. You think OpenAI release of their AI agent? What? Yeah, Bitcoin buy order set. Oh yeah, dude, there's a 30% correction coming soon. There's a 30% correction coming very, very soon, guys. I will make that call. I think there's going to be a 30%, a 20 to 30% correction on Bitcoin within the next month. Let's say within a month, there'll be a 20 to 30% correction. That's my guess. But I think it's going to be from a higher price. I think it's going to be from a higher price. I think this is vertical accumulation, and we're going to get that 20, 30% correction from a higher price, wherever it may be. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually came back into this range. If we pumped, came back into this range. Let me look at the weekly. The weekly chart. The weekly charts. That beautiful wave 5. Yeah. I don't know, man. The only thing that gets me a little bit my head scratching a little bit is this. That's the only thing that keeps my head scratching. Not really scratching, but that's a 193% move. So we shouldn't expect this to be more than 193%. 193% would put Bitcoin at about 145K. I don't know. Somewhere between here and 145K sounds about right to me. Sounds about right to me. How much was this? This was 103%. Yeah, it was 103%. Of course it was. That's the only thing. But we'll see. Can I speak to the manager of the super chat? Oh, the manager? Fuck. Oh, SNX. I actually said it, and I just like didn't look at it. I just didn't look at it. That's funny. All right, SNX. Oh my God. Oh. I just came. What is this? I just came in my pants. I came in my pants. Just because the setup's nice. I literally came in my pants. And it's been a long time since I did that. Oh. My Lord. You know what it is. You know what it is. 1, 2, breakdown, reclaim, another Wyckoff. Yeah. Another Wyckoff. It's quite a beautiful one too. Yeah, it's good. This is an RWA coin. Dude, if RWAs can keep killing it, Ondo Link have been killing it. Maybe this one catches a bid. Has it been pumping? Has gotten a pretty nice buy up. Pretty nice buy up. Oh, maybe this is a good play. Maybe this is a good play for people who are looking for a coin that's still low. It's not a bad one. What is it? Is this actually synthetics? Dude, why is Kim Kardashian right here? What the hell? Kim K. The liquidity layer of DeFi. Oh my God, it's DeFi and it's fucking DeFi. It's DeFi. Oh, it's futures? Perps? It's not bad. I like it. I love it, actually. I freaking love it. I coomed. Oh! All right, on that note, guys, I think I'm going to call it for the day. Let's see where we end up tomorrow. I think one thing to note, I will just say this, like next week's FOMC, people always like get like, every FOMC, there's like this like weird bearish period where like stuff like slowly sells off. So we know where Bitcoin is. Would I be shocked if Bitcoin did this up until maybe we do something like this up until next week, right? Where we get FOMC. No, I wouldn't be shocked if we had like one more little slow bleed down back into this upwards trend, because people like to sell and people like to short into FOMC. Every FOMC plays out really similarly. We get a little sell off before, and then we squeeze higher almost every single FOMC. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see that if you have FOMC next Wednesday. So, but Bitcoin just keeps squeezing higher and making higher lows. So until it doesn't something different, there's nothing really to think otherwise that it won't continue to be the same. Anyways, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Much love. I'll probably, if the market's doing some good stuff tomorrow, we'll see. I guess the day's starting out slightly red today. But if the market's doing anything nice tomorrow, maybe I'll hop on for a longer stream tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what's going up. But peace out, guys. And I'm going to go watch some basketball and try to enjoy a good night. All right? Peace out, fellas. Take care.